Paul, 2-1 win, you really had to grind that one out in the end.
Yeah, we did. We always knew it was going to be a tough place to come. It always is. You know, I said it before the game that I've seen these a couple of times this season, and you know, I watched them last week against Warrington, and they were unlucky to lose the game because they should have been 2-0 up before the red card. But the way the conditions played, it was always going to favour the team with the wind and the rain second half, and went on to win it, obviously with a man up. But there's fine margins in games, and you know, as proved tonight, it was a tough game. Pitch was heavy, you know, really heavy and not conducive to playing much football. But I always felt if we stayed resilient to their threats, because they have got some good players, especially attacking players, I always fancied one of our attacking players to do something against them, and Dylan's come off the bench and was unbelievable, unplayable, and just really, you know, took hold of the game when we needed it in an attacking sense.
Also, you spoke about the pitch a little bit there. Did that kind of dictate how you had to play this game?
Yeah, it did. I mean, I thought at times in the first half we did control the game. You know, when we set Jack off, but it was hard to get too many passes to free him up, and the game became back to front a lot. But it was one of them, like you say, it was always going to take someone to do something, and Dylan's popped up and done that.
Also, I suppose we've got to admittedly start by talking about Dylan. He's fair to say he's had to buy his time a little bit in recent weeks, but he's come in today and he's really done the job.
Yeah, well, he probably felt hard done by getting left out after scoring in 2 games on the bounce. But in the last 2 games he's come on and he's really made an impact. You know, I think Dylan knows what I think of him. You know, he's nights like tonight, always keep him in your head because of what he can do. He frustrates the life out of you, as does Bowen, you know, these types of players, because you know they've got that little bit of individual quality that can do something like he's done tonight. You know, he skips through 3 of them and then smashes it through the keeper. You know, and then he scores straight from a corner, which is ridiculous, to be fair, where it went in the far stanchion. So, but you know, we've just got to make sure we're right now. We move on to the next game and make sure everyone's ready.
Well, saying you spoke about Dylan, but also the other 2 subs that came on. It's nice for you as a manager to have all the subs coming off the bench and really making an impact. Yeah,
it's important. I said that before the game, that you know, it wasn't going to be the starting 11 was going to see that game out, because the way the pitch was, because we had a tough game on Saturday. It was always going to be a big time for the lads who came on the pitch, and it was important that they took the baton on for the lads who came off, and he really did that. You know, Tony got a kick, so that was forced. I just wanted to go a little bit more attacking by putting Beals there at right back and bringing Robbie on, just freshen it up through the middle of the pitch. And you know, like you say, Connor up front, but all 3 subs have come on and made a big impact today.
I'll say it looked quite a physical game. I'm sure you mentioned it then. How are the lads doing, especially Tony Gray had to go off at the end of the first half?
Well, Tony got a kick. Josh has got a bit of a knock. Ben Garrity, same thing. So we've got a few bumps and bruises, but you're going to expect that. You know, we're at this stage of the season. You don't know what you're getting out the pitches. Ours was quite dry and hard on Saturday. This was boggy and heavy tonight. So, you know, you're going from different surfaces all the time. So you're going to get these issues, but that's why it's important to have a strong squad.
I'll say in the turnaround as well, it's very short. The fact that you've got Mikulova coming up straight after. You're expecting another kind of physical game from that?
They all are. There's no easy ones. You know, they're down there fighting for points, scrapping for points. And you know, like you say, it's the teams that rest on the laurels end up falling away from it, and we won't be doing that.
Also, does rotation come into your mind? Obviously, you've got Conor McCarthy, Dylan Battler, Robbie Amsterdam, if you're all banging on the door.
Well, to be fair, it's always in my mind. It was in my mind before the game today. You know, we made a few changes today, and it's nice to have those options and know that we're not just an 11 and subs, we're a squad. And I've said it all along, it's always going to be about the squad, it's always going to take a squad to you know, to do anything in the league. Last season I felt we were a little bit short, especially going into the last run of games. So we might have to have a look at a couple of things and see whether we bring anything in. But it's only going to be somebody who's going to improve us. It's not just going to be someone to make the numbers up. So them players are hard to get, the few and far between. But you know, we'll see what we do and see how the lads are come Saturday.